right. Welcome to What's the Word? I am producing my own show today. Welcome to episode 5 with my boy Tay. I'm producing my own show today, so I have people testing the audio in the back. I just need them to tell me if the audio is okay. Is the audio okay in the back?
I don't see no footage.
You don't see nothing?
That's right. I'm going to put it on my phone.
You gotta go to the link. I need a drink.
Cheers. Because, we live.
I just want to test it before we get started. We're a little late. It was Tay's birthday, and he was late to his own party.
No, it wasn't. When you're a one-man show.
I'm sounding good. I'm looking good. I'm sounding good and looking good.
I'm trying. Hold on. I'm logging in right now. You guys sound good. Look good.
We do?
Hey.
Hey. Okay, so welcome to episode 5 of What's the Word? And so tonight I have my boy Tay here, who we call Courageous Tay. We have no idea where he got this nickname from, but here he is. Where did you get the nickname Courageous Tay?
So it all started with me and my boy Jordan. We had an apartment back in Boston when we were going to college. We called it 1820. And just one of our random high nights where we'd just be talking. I think we were talking about one of our friends, and then my friend, high as hell, he's talking about like, yo, I'm going to make a show. It's going to be called Courageous Tay. One of your friends is going to be a giraffe. You're going to have a bear. And then I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm about to just make that all my social media handles. So here we are, Courageous Tay.
Okay, so you were the lion.
No,
you were
I
the
was
bear.
Courageous Tay. That was the name of the show.
Okay, so you were just a person, but there was like a lion and a bear.
Yep, I had a friend.
So you were Dorothy.
Friends. Dorothy, no, please.
No, she was with the lion in the witch in the wardrobe. Or no, that's Barney. All right, you know what?
Please get your
Please,
shows right.
on that note, we're gonna take a shot to Tay's birthday.
Thank you.
Everybody else in the back, because we over here having a pregame, y'all.
Hey.
This is a show, but this is a pregame tonight. It's a pregame. It's time for
pregame.
shot time. I'm just waiting for everybody else to get their shot.
Hey.
Shot clock. I need y'all to get y'all shots at home too.
Hurry.
Come join us in the comments. Take y'all a shot. The official after party to the show is the Black Party down at Zone and Saga Nightclub.
Yep.
So,
see y'all there.
Cheers to 30 years.
Cheers, 30.
Shout out to Tay's cake that I made.
Yes, beautiful.
Ooh.
I don't know if y'all can see it.
No, they can see it.
They can? Oh, all right.
I'm dead. All right, so I want to kick the show off on a somber moment. I gotta take a moment to talk about Young Dolph. This is the one time an artist died and it actually affected me to the point that I cried. I was dead ass in my house, like depressed for a whole day. I've been doing nothing but watching Young Dolph interviews, listening to his music. I was a huge fan of his. When he got shot, I cried when he got shot because I thought he was gonna die a few years ago, and then now he really died, and I'm just really sad about it.
You good?
No, if y'all turn on the AC, it's closed outside, so it's gonna blow in. I'm so dead. So did you were you a fan of Young Dolph?
Can't say I was a big fan, but he definitely had a few songs I fucked with, like Hold Up.
Mm-hmm.
That was my shit. But if I just have to comment on just rappers dying, like it's like I definitely feel where you're coming from. Where like if you fuck with a rapper hard, I mean you're gonna have those feelings. Like for me, it was when Mac Miller and Nipsey died.
I was gonna say, did you have any of them affected you?
So yeah, that I can definitely feel that shit hurts because you kind of almost feel like you know the rapper on a personal level. It's crazy, like so.
And then I'm like, out of all my friends, I was like the only Young Dolph fan. It was like all my friends, like anytime, like shout out to my boy Zach. Anytime something happened with Young Dolph, he was always sending me stuff like, look at your boy, here go your boy. Like everybody, like anybody who got in my car in 2017, 2018, when I played Gelato nonstop, like, you know what I mean? That was like my boy. It was almost like that was my friend. Like people thought that was my friend. Like, oh, Kenny, look what your boy did. Da-da-da-da. And so it really affected me. And he was just a good ass person. Like, I've been watching nothing but his interviews all week. And he just, like, every year for his kid's birthday, he bought them a new property. So his kids are straight. He owned, as we know, the main thing everybody knows about him is he owned all his own music. So make sure y'all stream his stuff because his family, his legacies, you know, his wife, they're gonna get that money. It goes directly to them, not a record company. That's even what honestly he kind of died over because, you know, they're whatever, you know, it's not a secret they're linking it to Yo Gotti, and that all started because he wouldn't sign to Yo Gotti. So, you know, it's sad that somebody had to die because they wanted to stand up for what they believe in and own their own stuff. But that's just my opinion on the situation. If y'all got y'all own opinions in the comments, let me know. But it's just tragic.
It's happening too much.
It's happening way too much.
Yeah.
And like back to back, like first poor Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke just got on. Moves to LA, gets robbed. Like, it's just sad. Like, you know, I know it's a lot of rapping about shooting this and shooting that, but guys, stop killing each other because y'all just messing everything up. Like, can't nobody get to greatness if you're killing them off before they get there.
Yeah, always gonna be some haters.
Always gonna be some haters. So I just had to take a moment to talk about Young Dolph because it's really affecting me. I'm like really sick over Young Dolph. Like, I just like it's like I seen a tweet that was like, sometimes I'm okay, and then I just think, damn, Kobe died. Which I know that a lot of people experience that, and that's how I feel with Dolph. Like, it's like, I'll be good, and then I'll be like, damn, Dolph died. Like, it's like, I'll just like, it hits me. I don't know why. But I just had to take a minute to talk about that, guys. But let's get into, we're going to skip the spelling bee tonight. Because I'm producing my own show, I don't have nobody to give me the words back. But tonight, I do want to get into the word on the street. So I did see a tweet this week that was like, and I know that you're into these type of topics, so I had to make sure I say good debate. You be coming in the group chat like, this man comes in the group chat and is like,
here we go.
You women think that you guys are valuable? Like, Tay, I hope that you as my friend think that I'm fucking valuable. Like, what type of question is this today? And so, but anyways, it said that side men, like side dudes, are better because they don't want to be number one. Like, side chicks secretly want to be number one. What do you think?
I can see the viewpoint for that. It's, you know, when you really think about it, that second person, for the most part, they're not, like, emotionally available, if you get what I mean. So, like, they're kind of there just to do their job, and then, not to make it sound bad, but, like, kick rocks. Like,
yeah.
You know, they come in, do what they do, and then go back to their own business as the first person, you know, that's basically your boyfriend, your lover, or whatever. So
yeah, it's all the fun with no stress.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like side chicks can take that role too. I know plenty of girls who play the side chick role, and that's what they do. They just like to reap the benefits. You get the best version of that man. You don't get the headaches. You don't get the he ain't coming home at night and all that. You might get ignored here and there, but what the hell do you care? You ain't got no expectations for his ass. So I just disagreed with that tweet. I saw another tweet that said it's women's fault because we're all so single right now, which a lot of women are single right now. I don't know what's going on in the water. Because we all take bad advice from each other. And something about like so I can't pull up the exact tweet because I'm producing right now.
I'm gonna have to agree with that.
It's so funny because my boy gave in the back and my boy gave on the joint in the car. Pull up a chair, Gabe. Join the show, Gabe. Pull up a chair.
I'm rolling up.
You can roll up on the show, Gabe. This is a speed-friendly show.
But no, I'm gonna have to agree on that a little bit. I feel like women sometimes, like, just because y'all are just like so emotional at times, y'all can't be straight up like men are. Like, y'all kind of have to sugarcoat a little bit.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, to each one, I don't doubt that there are women like that, but I surround myself with some mean-ass bitches. They do not hold back. They be telling me.
I mean, we different, though.
Yeah.
Ours are different, but
yeah,
most, like, they gonna sugarcoat it just so it don't sound as bad. Whereas, like, me and my friends, like,
I also encourage bad behavior of my friends sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know what I mean? Because I just kind of sometimes I just be like, well, like, since he's not ideal, but hey, if he's making you happy right now, then I'm happy for you. Because what else you gonna do? Twiddle your thumbs at home? No. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I just be like, hey, you never know.
Sometimes you just gotta live your life.
Sometimes you gotta live your life. And that ain't no bullshit. But anyways, let's get into Tay, because Tay's specialty Tay has a website called Millennial Muse, and he gives us a new playlist every Friday. Well, you said you've been slacking on that lately, but that's okay. That's okay, because not enough music comes out for you to do a playlist every Friday. Your playlist really be hitting. I was listening to your playlist this week. Actually was really hitting. I was in the car grooving in there, and I'm like, this song is lit. Who sings this? It's somebody I don't know. He be putting me on to new music. So tell us how you got into that, and like what even made you get into like making a playlist. Like, what's the art in doing it?
So, oh man, and I've been slacking, but it's more so there's so much music out. It's hard to keep up and try to make it. But
I just noticed you had on shades.
Yeah, you know. Birthday vibe, you know, gotta let the people know how I'm coming.
Are you gonna wear those with the club tonight?
Facts.
Okay, well, hey, we going up. It's your 30th.
You can't see me, but I can see you.
You gotta go big.
But nah, it's, making a playlist, I feel like I've always been doing that, like, since I was, like, young. Like, even when I had, like, the iPad Nano, or even, like, the iPad Shuffle, or even, like,
iPod. That's before it was the iPad. It was the iPod.
Well, iPad, my bad.
I had me an iPod, too.
I even had, like, an MP3, but basically, it's just, it depends who you're making it for, if it's just for you and what you're trying to hear, but just to kind of give a little example for Millennial Muse, I normally, like, what I try to do is, like, put on local artists. So normally what I'll do is I'll probably take 3 songs from, like, a local artist. And I try to, like, make each song transition off one another. So, like, it's kind of like a vibe, but it can also go into a different vibe. So you might get, like, R&B right off the bat, and then, like, it'll kind of transition into, like, some trap melodic, where off the trap melodic, I can kind of, like, get into, like, an actual trap song. So, like, I try to go between from, like, R&B, hip-hop, trap, and then, like, also reggae sometimes. So, like, I can just
get... reggae. Shout out to I love a good reggae playlist.
You sure do love a good reggae song.
Yes.
Do you have to be, like, in a certain type of mood, like, when you're doing these type of projects, though?
Facts. Yo, facts. It'd be hard sometimes.
What, you have to be in some type of mood.
Yeah.
Y'all couldn't
like,
hear.
You know what I mean? Because if you're not inspired, if you're not, like, feeling creative, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you can hear music, and some days I don't want to hear music.
Yo.
You know what I mean?
Some days today I wrote in silence.
Yeah, like sometimes you just don't want to hear music. So it's like, how do you keep up with okay, I'm gonna get creative and get, like, you know, do this playlist, do that playlist, etc.
So honestly, you just gotta, like, put yourself in that mood. So usually I try to set some time aside, or even, like, I work from home, so I can basically, like, I don't talk to anybody or make phone calls, so I can basically just, like, turn on the music and, like, listen. And I might not, like, hear every lyric or song for song, but, like, you know, if you're just randomly, like, on shuffle listening, you be like, you start bumping your hands, like, oh, what's this? You be checking it, and then that's how I kind of get in the groove. So, like, I'll like, make a draft of maybe, like, 60, 70 songs to kind of, like, go off each. Yeah, yo,
that's a lot of music.
That's a lot of time. You spend a lot of time on these playlists.
Yeah, because it's like 50 songs, but, like, yeah, it's a lot. But I usually just, like, make a draft and then, like, choose each song, and then, like, once I have the set of songs I want to, like, put on the playlist, I try to, like, see if some songs can kind of match off each other, or like, are a great transition. And so normally with Millennial Muse, like, I usually start off with that local artist and then go off from there.
Yeah.
So, like, it can go anyway. Like, I can do straight, like, rap in the beginning of the playlist, and then it'll go into, like, some R&B or, like, some reggae.
Which I think is easy to do because we got so much trap soul vibe going on. You could segue. You could segue.
Who's your top 3 right now? Top 3 artists.
Yeah.
Top 3 artists.
Like, your go-to, like.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Right now I've been bumping a lot of Blast.
Yeah, you did send me a song his the other day. I never heard his stuff until you sent me the other day, but I was bumping to that song you sent me the other day.
He's dope. He's recently new, but, like, he's been like as of now, he's, like, I feel like he's on every other track, like, a feature, just singing the hook. So, like,
where's he from?
He's from Cali.
Oh, okay.
So
you love a good Cali artist.
Los Angeles.
Okay.
Yeah, he's dope. So
West Coast.
I would say Blast. I'm trying to think who else. Of course, J. Cole. That's, like, one of my favorite artists.
That's a staple. That's a staple.
So I would say Blast, J. Cole, and then I'm gonna give it a little R&B. I'm gonna have to say I like Kehlani a lot too. That's my bitch. I fuck with Kehlani.
Okay. Okay.
Good
choice.
I don't know who my top 3 would be right now. Did you do like your music Apple replay thing for the year? Because my like number 1 was Drake, obviously. Then it was like Giveon, Beyonce, Summer Walker was up there.
Whew,
So I love me some good Summer. What do you think about her getting that tattoo on her face?
Hey.
I mean,
none of my
you
business.
know what I'm saying? I'm an Aries, so sometimes I be relating to Summer Walker on the spiritual level because I'm an Aries and I get it. Like when we're in love, we're impulsive. We're like, whatever, I'll go to jail for you right now. What's up? You know, like sometimes it just be like that. So if she decided to get a tattoo on her face, that's her. She's a rapper at the end of the day. At the end of the day, she got money. If she want to cover it, she's going to be able to cover it. Pretty soon, we might see some roses on her face, and she's still going to be pretty. And that's going to be that. You know what I'm saying? But Larry is a crazy-ass name to tattoo on your face. And that's all I really want to say about that.
Wait, that's London, right?
No.
Oh, that's a whole different dude.
Child.
No,
She's still over it. She's still over it.
She done left London.
Look that man.
She got with Larry. Larry was her best friend. And now
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm not even in it that deep. I ain't know that.
She said that you know she went from being the most miserable of her life to the most happy. So Larry makes her very happy.
Even though London on the Track did produce like 2 songs on.
Yeah, he did.
You know?
But she said he didn't really do nothing. He just came in and put a wind chime on it just to put his name on it, which is some baby daddy shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Like you just want to be involved.
He's so
you just want your name. Yeah, you just trifling.
He's so
like,
trifling. I can't stand it.
Please, London.
Yo.
So we gonna wrap it up tonight. Oh wait, but I did have one more question. This is the one question I wanted to ask you. What is the main thing that you've learned in your 30 years of life? Not life. I hope you didn't have life for 30 years.
Yo, what? You know black people don't get less.
Right. You know, I had it in the first grade. I had it in the first grade because I'm Caucasian.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo.
Okay, shut the fuck
up. For my 20s?
No, just in general in life, in 30 years. Maybe you learned this at 14. I don't know.
Oh, wow. Honestly, yo, like, definitely a thing in my 20s is you're definitely going to have to fail to move forward. If that makes sense. Like,
I dig that.
Like, definitely, like, life comes with L's, but, like, you're definitely, I feel like most people's 20, you're going to take a lot of L's, but, like, you can take those L's, but the biggest lesson like, I guess, lesson is how you're going to come back from those L's. And definitely for me, like, just like the L's I've taken throughout my 20s, I've definitely learned and matured and, like, was able to, like, apply that to my life and just, like, be a successful person. Just as the years going by, so.
Take our money. No, sir. I'm just kidding. We're
Chill
not advertising.
out.
He always tells me not to do that. But okay, so what are you looking forward to in your 30s? Because I heard your 30s is like your 20s with money. I've been broke ever since I turned 30. I don't know yet what happened. I'm about to be 31 in a few months, so we still waiting on the money part. But
no, I was actually gonna say that. Like, that's.
Let me not claim broke. Hold on, because words mean things.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But definitely, I was gonna say that. Like I've been told, like your 30s is just your 20s with more money. So
yeah,
it's just more growth, if you ask me. So I definitely agree with you. I also think you're probably gonna have to be patient too. Like, so like don't like you know how in your 20s you kind of like want everything to come so fast for you, but it doesn't. I feel like when you hit that era of your 30s, you're gonna know that and just learn to be patient. And like things will slowly but gradually come to you, because like if you really think about it, just like people we look up to are like people like we like consider mentors. It took them time to get where they're at. So I just feel like once you hit
Atomic Habits.
Facts. So I feel like once you hit your 30s, like you're gonna learn that like patience is key. So like,
and also to everybody's timing is different.
Yeah.
Facts. So like you can't pin what you're going through like based on like somebody else you saw. Like that's not your story. Like you gotta invent your own story. So I definitely think 30s is gonna come with a lot of patience, but you're just gonna be a lot more wiser and smarter about what you do and planning and just getting to that goal. It's gonna take a while, but I feel like if you like fall in love with just like the process, like you'll get to where you want to be. And definitely think discipline is definitely something that needs to be solid when you're going through that progress.
Amen. Wise words from a wise man. Thank you, Tay, for joining us. We're gonna get off because we got a pregame to start. We about to hit the club.
Y'all, I got just a little gift for Katie because she held it down today. She did the cake. She made the drinks. Katie's just been holding it down. So
how you get me a gift on your birthday?
And we just a little.
Where's my gift?
Where's my gift?
But side note, I was a writer for Millennium Hughes.
She was. So this is already coming.
Where's my gift?
Everything for the culture.
Everything for the culture.
Shout out DUI Designs.
I'm gonna wear this next week on next week's show.
Mm-hmm.
Next week, I just got Marshawn coming back to argue with me.
Y'all getting real toxic, yo.
Yeah, get out here and argue. But let me tell y'all, the rest of this season, I got some great stuff coming. I have a very, very, very big announcement coming very, very soon. So make sure y'all tune in. And thank you. And if you guys are in the Springfield area tonight, come on down to Saga Zone. We gonna be in there lit.
Y'all know the vibes.
Y'all know the vibes. You know how we give it up. Good night. Thank you for tuning in to What's the Word.